Okay, hi everyone, it's me, Ali. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing an audio reading for all the zodiacs. So I'm going to put timestamps below. When I listen to this back, I'll put the timestamps below for each of the zodiac signs, and we're going to go in element order. So we're going to start with air, fire, earth, and then water. And the reason I felt compelled to do this is because I have to set up my camera again and I have to charge the battery, and I'm going to look back at video ideas for what I want to do for a video. But I thought, I've seen people do audio readings, I know what they're about, so I'm going to try and do an audio reading and see how it goes and see what happens, and see what comes through. So if you're not used to me, the way I read is I go by intuition and things that I get told in my head, like thoughts at the back of my head. So anything could come in. It could be someone who has passed. It could be, messages you need to hear right now. It could be messages for further down the line. So we'll see how we go. And I'm going to be tapping into each sign individually in each category. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so we're going to start off, and feel free to click on your sign for your reading, and it's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it, but hope to see you there. Okay, bye, see you soon. So we're going to start with Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so I've decided I'm not going to be biased in this reading. I'm just going to say whatever comes through. So I am getting the number 999 for Gemini. Right off the bat, there's this sort of era of completing a cycle, right? You've gone through this era of cycles and then you're closing off a cycle. I don't know if that makes sense, but it may make sense to somebody here. This idea of completion, of growth, of expansion, of doing what we need to do to get ahead in life, in career, love, finances. There's this element of feeling pleased. Like I got to the 9 of Cups. So the number 9 is very significant. September itself could be a very significant month for you. We could even have a September birthday with a Gemini placement, Virgo Gemini, or you could be a Gemini involved with a Virgo. I don't know how accurate that is, but let me know in the comments if that resonates for you. The letter H could also be significant. Like a name like Harry. I don't know, maybe somebody is a fan of Harry Styles. But I feel like, yeah, there's just a lot of flurried, frenzied energy, but it's all in aid of completing a cycle. So once you've completed the cycle, you will go into the next part of your journey into this new cycle that is much more favorable to you. And I just heard 222, so you're on the right path, the right track. Sagittarius could be significant as well. Somebody could have a Sagittarius rising. Yeah, I'm being told focus on the tropical astrology. So Sagittarius rising could be significant, or moon. So sorry for sidereal placements, but this is mostly for tropical Western and not Vedic either. It's just tropical. So yeah, Sagittarius rising and moon could be very, very significant. The letter R, so that Virgo coming in again. So you could have a Virgo placement, have a lot of Virgo diligence going on. A grey cat could be significant for some of you. Sometimes I get a grey cat in some readings, and I had a cat who was grey, so that could easily be for me, but some of you may have a grey cat. And 333, so knowing that you're abundantly supported at this time. This homely message, I got the word homely, like your spirit guides feel like home. They want you to know that we're here for this Gemini collective. We're here, we're listening, we're watching, we approve of what you're doing. For some people, you may have needed approval from the other side. to get where you need to go, that kind of thing. The letter W could be significant as well. So yeah, all I'm seeing is this is completion of a cycle, and whatever challenges you have are going to be cleared. You may get a new opportunity in the workplace as well. I see you working at an office for some of you. Some of you, this isn't going to resonate. For some of you, it will. You're working at an office, and it's one of those, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a starter up. You know those, you rent those buildings out and you do a startup in an office, and it's like a building with lots of different startups in it, almost like a brick building. Like, I'm thinking of that movie, The Intern, with Robert De Niro, and he's like an old man, and I'm sort of drawing a square, like it's a square sort of brickish building. So you could be in a building in a city somewhere, and there could be a promotion or some sort of job. I don't know what that's all about. And that's so interesting. Hold on. I'm going to look something up for you guys. So I was getting a song for this Gemini collective, and the song is, I'm gonna tell you what the song is. I'm not gonna play it for copyright, but I'll link the song below and you can find it. Bubblegum by Clairo. So it's Bubblegum by Clairo. That's the song for you guys. And also the release date of it is February the 22nd, 222. That's crazy. I didn't pull that out of my bum. It's just, it was there. The date is February 22nd. That's so funny. After we get 222. Okay, so that's all I have for you, Geminis. I do think you're on the right track. Just keep progressing. I know it's hard for us out here sometimes with the very flitty, flighty energy sometimes. You know, you may not resonate with that. You may be more of a Virgo, which is why I was getting Virgo. But anyway, hope you guys like this reading and it gave you a bit of encouragement and support. There is good things coming to you. You just have to close off this cycle first. And this eclipse is giving you the energy to do so. This lunar eclipse we just had. Even though this is timeless. But that's what I'm being told. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed. Bye. Much love. Okay, Libra. Hello, Libra. I have some good friends who are Libras. So something I was getting already is new home, stability. The name Arthur could be significant. I'm feeling Arthur R. Bach. That song is playing in my head. You know, the hey, it's a wonderful kind of day. Hey, that song is playing in my head. This is somebody who sees the sunny side of life. That's real, real funny. And like Franklin the Turtle, that's so strange. So there's a Libra here. I think this is for the Libra collective, but there is a Libra here who is like got a Taurus placement, like a moon or a rising. And they like childhood shows like Franklin the bear, what's it called? Little Bear. And the number 444 and Arthur. And this is somebody who's real, could have a Pisces placement as well, be very nostalgic. But it's almost like it's giving me the vibe of watching Saturday morning cartoons, eating cereal. That is this person's vibe in life. I don't think this person is a child, or you could have a child that does this. You could be a Libra with a child that does this. I think it's telling whoever this applies to be more in touch with your inner child, okay? So there's something real strong here about the inner child. There's like Franklin the Turtle, there's Little Bear, and then there is 444 and Arthur. 444 here is a sign that you are protected and safe. I heard the word Rolex. Rolex. Somebody could have a Rolex or want a Rolex. Be working towards a Rolex. My apologies. 1 second. So yeah, this is somebody working towards their financial stability, okay? I heard the word Good Samaritan, so I feel like if you're a Libra who's doing good for others. Spirit is seeing the good work you're doing, okay? Like it's not going unnoticed in the spiritual realm. But yeah, there is a thing about a watch. I don't know if you inherited a Rolex from a grandfather, or there's some family significance, but what we would call a flash, or a well-made, or designer watch. Like it's sort of designer but classic. So yeah, like a Rolex type watch that has been inherited, passed down. So some of you could have windy weather, so be careful for that. There could be some rain coming. You may need to secure your house, but that's only a message for some of you. Or you could be in a place with windy weather, rainy weather, and you just want some sun, dude. You're like, when is the sun coming? Okay, so that's something I'm getting for you guys. But I feel, yeah, ultimately, yeah, you may be a person who's into philosophy as well. If you're a Libra, like live and let live. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, placements in the birth chart. You could even be a double Libra. So you're very much a live and let live person. Whatever that person thinks of me, I don't care. You could have been hurt in the past, so you might be shielding yourself as well from like metaphorical storms. So that windy weather, it might not be literal weather. It could be you're trying to shield yourself from the storms, or there could be storms of emotions in your family environment right now, and you're just trying to keep your head down, do the right thing. I do feel like, yeah, you're working towards jubilance and stability, but it's taken a while, hasn't it? I feel like the last 6 months has been sort of paving the way for you guys. That's so interesting. Aries rising as well coming through. And the number 11 or 111. Yeah, you guys are little firecrackers, eh? You're firecrackers that you like to get. And when I looked at the time, it was 11:10 when I was recording this. But so like 111, 0 also adds into a 1. Almost 11:11. But you guys are little firecrackers. I feel like some of you here, you set a target and you really go for that target, you guys. Good for you. I wish I had your motivation. There's something that's coming at me. I wish I had your motivation. You might get envied by people because of how you go through with work, and I heard get deals made. It's funny. Interesting. So I feel like the last 6 months has been challenging, but you're in an uphill climb now. So you should be good now. I think just be careful. Watch your back with some people. I don't say that to be cruel or unkind or make you paranoid, but some people could be eyeing what you have. So just be careful about who you let into your space and your energy. Do aura cleansing from time to time. And yeah, that's it, Libra. Just make sure to connect with your inner child. Guard what you have. Be grateful for life. I'll see you next time. Lots of love to you guys. Bye, Libras. Okay, hi, Aquarius. Now, first things first. Who has a connection to Footloose? Someone here has a connection to Footloose. This could be a family member who passed on, actually, that Footloose is their favourite movie. I'm hearing Footloose by Kenny Loggins, Footloose. That I can't say too much because DMCA copyright, but you know what I mean. You might have been in a bit of a slump, Aquarius, right? You just want to be free and footloose and fancy free, like the expression. That's really funny. I'm feeling a really cold energy as well around me right now, so there might be a spirit that wants to come through and talk about this. So yeah, you might have shared a connection with the movie Footloose. You might be in a slump and you might be revisiting things. It was a similar message for Libra. I don't know if you might have Libra placements and checked out the Libra one, but that was about being a child. And this is very much about going back to things that provide you nostalgia and comfort. hold on, which angel numbers, please? Sorry. 555. So you're in a slump, but I do think you're going to have this transformative energy very soon. And 222, so you are on the right track. Okay, so I'm going to say something, and it might seem a bit unkind, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I don't believe in holding things back. Sometimes in the 3D reality that we live in, this three-dimensional physical world, slumps are necessary for our spiritual, material, emotional, physical growth, okay? So sometimes we go through a slump, and it's because Spirit is about to send us something really good. I heard 333 again, 777. So you've got a lot of growth, luck and prosperity on the horizon for you. Cabin crew, that's so funny. I heard something about a cabin crew. Are you traveling as part of a cabin crew, Aquarius? Aquarius Collective, that's so funny. One of you might be an air steward. And also about also, that's so funny, about being free as well. So, like, there's something about being free, right? And you want to be free. So, yeah, you might get that freedom from traveling. Sagittarian Jupiter energy, very forthcoming and wanting to explore all new places, wanting to go to different corners of the world. The Middle East could be relevant for some of you. Some of you might want to go to Middle East, Dubai and places like that. Good for you, the Aquarius that this relates to. This is cool. I like this. Some of you, there is some Libra energy bleeding through still. Some of you could be a Libra moon or rising. You know, you may give a lot, and when you travel, you may get gifts for people as well. Oh my goodness. That is, yeah, that's amazing. You're a nice person, okay? You're a really nice person, and you may not realize how nice you are, but I'm seeing a person like, it's like, I don't know if you've ever been, I think it might be Singapore Airlines or Cathay Pacific or something like that. Somebody, I'm being shown the hair done up in a bun, really nice makeup with that purple dress that they wear. I think it's Singapore Airlines. I've been on Singapore Airlines. They're a cool airline. But no, that is so cool. So you're going and you're getting trinkets. Bali, Indonesia, somewhere. And I seen 222 again. But somebody's got a wooden elephant trinket. They're going to get it from Bali, Indonesia, Thailand. Maybe you've already got this. So, yeah, that's a really strong message for someone in the Aquarius collective. You may also like rainbows or be quite eclectic or unusual, unique, like how a rainbow, it looks the same every time with all the colours and everything, but it's always in a sort of unique pattern. Sometimes you get a faint one, sometimes you get a really big one. I love rainbows, dude. I really wanted to see a rainbow today. There I go, talking about myself again. But no, I think if you're longing for freedom and you may have made a promise to someone to go to a certain place or area like Thailand. You may have family in Thailand, or maybe it's a grandparent that you always wanted to experience that culture, and you made a pact that you would go there, but then they passed before you were able to complete it. Does that make sense? And I'm sorry if this is triggering to anybody here. That's the last thing I want to do, but it just feels very something about it. It's raining with the sun out right now, so it'll be funny if I see a rainbow and it confirms this reading. But yeah, I think your thing is getting out of this slump and obtaining your freedom by any means necessary. Not in a harmful way, obviously, but in a way that brings you the most joy and jubilance. That word keeps coming through for a lot of them. Jubilance, right? Really feeling proud and joyful of what you've accomplished. For some of you, you may have taken a test to become cabin crew, and it's funny because I have a friend, shout out Shah. She's not an Aquarius, actually. She's a Gemini. But she might have Aquarius placements. I don't know. But she wanted to do cabin crew. I was thinking about it. Sorry, Shy. I just aired your dirty business out there. But I know if you're meant to see it, you'll see it. Yeah, that's funny. It's so funny. Some of you could be into astrology as well, or be into the spiritual occult, astrologically. Yeah, as an Aquarius are very eclectic and very different to the rest of the herd. So, I feel like, yeah, there's this idea of you're going to travel and expand your mind. Dubai and Thailand. So strong. That 777 is jumping out. So you're going to have a lucky beginning to something, whether it's a cabin crew position. You might get bumped up onto a more luxurious flight as well to be the cabin crew for that flight. That's something I'm getting. And if this doesn't resonate for any of you, like, just feel free to ignore it. But there was something coming up that was very, very strong, like extremely strong. And that 333 showing that you're protected always. Yeah, you could go to a country and your grandfather could be from there, a grandfather who's passed on, or you're going for, he can't, so you're going on his behalf, or there's something about that. Okay. I also feel you've been put through the ringer. There's Taurus energy coming through. You might have been involved with a Taurus as well. And people haven't been very kind to you of late, have they, Aquarius? For some of you. It won't resonate for all of you, just some of you. Okay. But it's going to get better, though, is what I'm hearing. You're going to obtain the true freedom that you seek. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. Oh, wait. No. There's just a little bit of Scorpio energy in there. So Scorpio could be significant as well. Okay. That's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you have a very nice day. Thank you for letting me read your sort of horoscope type thing. Love you guys heaps. Bye, Aquarius. Bye bye. Okay, hi, Cancer. Some of you quite athletic. I don't know why. I always get football or soccer when it comes to Cancer. Some of you could be on a soccer team. And some of you have a maternal energy. Maybe it's a girls' soccer team. I'm not sure. But in any case, welcome, Cancers. 444, 888 and 555 are your angel numbers. So that could mean something significant to you. I feel like you're getting a lot of abundance. You feel a lot of emotions. Cancerians do anyway, but especially some people here. Some people could be listening to... That's so interesting. Hold on. I'm getting a song. I think I only got this for Gemini. I got a song for Gemini. I'm getting a song for Cancer as well. Love. I can't remember how you pronounce her name. A song by... Is it Love? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but you might listen to Love. It's spelled Laufey. And I saw 999 on it. Okay. So that's after 888. So you might be completing a cycle as well, Cancer. And the album that song is from is called Bewitched. I'm getting the song, did I say From the Start? From the Start by Love. And the album is Bewitched. So you might be a witch. You might be a Cancer with strong witchy ties and synchronicities. Yeah, I just sort of saw this idea of a cauldron and like a stereotypical witch, like a eye roll witch, like that's not like a, that's a very stereotypical image, but it's the easiest way. They're telling me this is someone who's into the occult. Okay, so you might have participated in a love spell. Now, I'm not going to go into the ethics of love spells, but it might have been a consensual love spell to make your connection stronger. Aries energy could be significant as well. You could do, oh God, not oh God in like a real bad way, but the image I'm being shown is like, it's a not a not safe for work image, but it's something that I have to sort of hint at. So there's this idea of putting an object and skin. Does that make sense? And it's for a ritual, okay? Do you understand? And vials, okay? Like a glass vial or something you wear around the neck. Okay, so this might be somebody, and I'm not judging at all, but it was just a very heavy image to get. Okay. Yeah, this could be somebody, you could have dark hair as well. This is only for like a few of you or one person, but somebody could be into some occult magic, or it could be part of, in a respectful manner, of course, how I say this, cultural practices. Why am I getting like, it's not funny, haha, or funny weird, it's just interesting. I'm getting like Haitian. So some of you, that could be a part of your cultural religion, and I'm trying to say this as respectfully as possible. There's somebody here with big Cancer energy, like a Cancer moon. All your big three could all be Cancer or Pisces and Cancer. There's somebody who's very flippin' intuitive. Trying not to swear, but yeah. And you're really getting into that practice. And it's really giving you purpose and passion. Okay? Purpose and passion. Yeah. So, and I see 111 as well. You could be embarking on a new venture when it comes to spirituality. Like, you could be stepping outside of your cultural norms as well. Yeah, I'm getting a very like, I'm trying to say this really respectfully, because I have a lot of reverence and respect for that cultural stuff. Obviously, it's a closed practice, but like, I'm getting sort of Haitian Creole vibes. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that correctly. New Orleans. Some of you could have a trip to New Orleans planned, okay? Or New Orleans is going to tap open your spiritual gifts more and more, especially if you have a Pisces rising, okay? And you might get like a blue crystal or even tourmaline. You'll go into a crystal shop. Somebody is going to give you a reading or will give you a reading, okay? I'm getting quite serious now, okay? Because for somebody here, you're a Cancer and you're very gifted. And you know you're very gifted. You keep it hidden, okay? Double Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon. Pisces rising. Bit of a Scorpio rising for somebody as well, but there's this element of, I'm getting Seven of Swords, but in like a good way. Like what people think you are, and what's below the surface is completely different. You normally you read Seven of Swords as a deceptive energy, but I'm seeing is it's a deceptive energy for good. Like you might have intuitive nudges about people and not tell them it's an intuitive nudge. And you know what's so crazy? Okay, so whoever this is for, I got chills all over my body, like the energy nodes in my hands and like all over my body. Like I feel like I'm being watched a little bit. And this is not to scare you, but sometimes I just get that. And they want to talk, and, the spirits want to talk. So I feel like you have this gift, but you sort of lock it away. You put it under lock and key. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with that. Or maybe you do lean into it. And so I don't think you going to New Orleans, whoever this is for, is is random. I think that you're going to get a lot of clarity that you seek. That's only who this is for. It's so funny, like, they want me to take up this reading talking about that one individual. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say a lot of you guys are mystics in Miss Cancer Collective, okay? In Miss Cancer group. And you know you are, and it's going to get proven to you that you are. Okay? And it's going back to that Lobe song. Maybe, yeah, From the Start or Bewitched or something like that. And then I seen 222. You could be a life path. Number 22 as well. The name, W name, Wesley. I want to say Penelope. Something like that. Penny. Letter P. Okay. Alright, I heard that's enough. Okay. So Cancer, I hope if you're spiritual and you've been wondering about that, that gave you some clarity, because that was very and a notification went off on a device in my kitchen, so that could be a confirmation. But that's so funny. That's really, really funny. Okay, I hope you have a good day, Cancer. Please don't doubt your spiritual abilities. You are so highly gifted, mystical, and magnetic. Okay, bye, Cancer. Lots of love. It's going to be all good for you. Bye. Okay, hello, Scorpio. So what's funny is I started to get an energy of this song by an artist called Zella Day, called Jameson. So look up that song. The lyrics might mean something, or you might know a Jameson, or your name might be Jamie or James for some of you. But when I looked at it, the album release date was January 1st of the year that it was released, and the first song on the album has, at the time I look at the Spotify play count, 11,172 and 560 plays, and it looks like 11,1, and then 5 plus 6 is also 11, so that could be a spiritual confirmation. 111. I often get, I don't know if I've said this or explained this in the other groups, but I get synchronicities through music. So sometimes it'll be on January 1st, and I've channeled songs before where they have the same release date, different years, which is kind of freaky, okay? Some of you could have a Pisces rising. I don't know what it is about the water signs, because Cancer got it too, but it's a very emotionally intuitive, mature energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well. That's why I got January 8th. Someone in this collective could be someone could know a broad gentleman with dark wavy hair who's like an earth sign energy, very staunch, and be connected to the color blue. For some Scorpios, Persephone could be your deity as well. It's only for some of you that do deity work. 444 and 777, 909, 1010. They kind of want me to do all of those for angel numbers. You have a guardian angel looking over you for some of you Scorpios, okay? It's a grandmother figure, okay? There's a grandmother coming through very strongly, and she's saying, like, this is only for who it resonates with. Interesting. Somebody here could be of African descent or have African heritage, but there's this lady coming through who is very superstitious in life. I almost want to say like Zambian. Very superstitious in life, but very kind, loving lady. Very kind, loving woman. And I saw 444 on the thing. So, what is this? There's something about an L name But it's interesting. It's somebody has they're highlighting like I almost want to say Lorraine, like some name that has LO, but I don't know. Apologies, I don't know many African names, but it could be a name that looks like LO. I almost want to say Lorraine, but that the name Lorraine could be significant for somebody else as well. So take that how it resonates, but very superstitious, but in spirit, she's loving it on the other side. Okay? So if you had a worry about this person on the other side, whoever this is for, okay, this grandmother of African descent, she's saying, don't be afraid, because I am with spirit and with God, and I am not afraid of where I am. Okay? So, and I'm sort of getting emotional as I say that. I have grandparents in spirit as well. So, West Africa could be significant. Hold on, let me just look something up. 1 second. So you could be linked to West Africa as well. That's just something I'm getting, but it may not resonate. Okay? So, it's funny. I went back to West Africa and then it's showing me what I just Googled and it's highlighting Senegal. So some of you could be, is it Senegalese? Please forgive me if I'm wrong. My geography isn't the greatest. But yeah, whoever this is, they want to tell you that they are not afraid of death because they know there's peace on the other side and they are with God. That's what I keep hearing. I'm with God and I'm okay. And I just want you to be well in your endeavors. Yeah, somebody is a granddaughter that they love and cherish that could be a Scorpio. Oh, I almost want to cry, like, talking about this. Because I'm an empath. I pick up on the emotions of people and things and animals, objects even, So I'm very like, oh my goodness. This is a lovely lady. I just want to cry so much. What the heck? And they're highlighting Ivory. So Ivory Coast, that's part of West Africa as well, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah. But if you're a Scorpio and you wanted a confirmation, you're getting it. And somebody could have spent time in this house. There's somebody's house and it has like dream catchers or not dream catchers because that's not African culture. Or this could be somebody who has a dream catcher maybe in their house. Bright and colourful. Things on the walls. There's like a yellow wall, a brown couch with like strips of coloured ribbons or things on the and like things mounted on the wall and Jesus figures and stuff. It's like a little that's so precious. It's a little grandma house. It's giving me the vibe of grandma's house. She's got all these little figurines on mantles and stuff. Oh, I want to cry so much. That's beautiful. So yeah, if you're a Scorpio, you don't have much to worry about. Keep going in your endeavors. Some of you could be starting a business. I love this. I'm so sorry. I just feel really like emotionally overcome. Some of you could be a Capricorn rising as well. Did I say something about a Capricorn before? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have the Capricorn business drive. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Thank you, Scorpio, for being here. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay. Hi, Pisces. So, right off the bat, I'm getting somebody who's like an avid reader in this Pisces collective here. 555 could be significant. So you transform through words or reading. You're an avid reader. And one of you, your favourite book could be The Secret Garden. Okay, that may resonate for some of you, doesn't have to resonate for all of you. Okay, because I see the little red robin from The Secret Garden, and there's that other one, the little princess. This is somebody who likes 90s fantasy, could like Labyrinth as well, 90s fantasy epics as well. So The Secret Garden could be a favourite book, or you could like The Secret Garden as a movie. This is a confirmation that it's your reading for the Pisces Collective. Doesn't have to be 111, 222, both of them coming out strong. It's so funny. I'm getting a song as well. So for some I didn't get songs, but the last there's 2 in a row. I think I've got songs. I'll have to go back and talk. The second one I didn't get any, but these last 2 I've got songs. The first one I got a song as well. So apologies if you're in a group that didn't get a song. But I'm thinking of, it's so interesting. Hold on, let me find this. Let me find this song. I should pause really, but I need to check something. Okay. So the song Clocks by Coldplay could be significant to you guys. It was released on August 27th, so that 2002, so that could be a birthday for somebody in your orbit. I know this is for Pisces, but that's just something I'm getting. The song Clocks could be significant to you, or you could be a Coldplay fan. I'm also a Coldplay fan, so I understand you, fellow Coldplay fans. The Scientist as well from that album might be significant. Maybe you listen to Coldplay during a breakup. Oh, they're giving me a lot of songs off that album. It's called A Rush of Blood to the Head, the Coldplay album. So that might be your favourite album. But yeah, Pisces, you might be enjoying gardening and being out in the sunlight. Gardening may be how you distract your emotions. You may be very daydreamy and almost nocturnal. Oh, and it's funny, the sun's coming out as I'm doing this. So I think somebody could own something about sun and sunglasses. It's funny, somebody's a ray of sunshine, but they also have Ray-Bans. That's funny. Goggles. Somebody likes swimming. I don't know if somebody does competitive swimming. I mean, I think, is Pisces the fish? That's so funny, because somebody could be a, oh, I felt something on my head then. Someone could be a competitive swimmer. I'm seeing goggles. So you could be a competitive swimmer and you're a Pisces. Oh, that's so funny. You could be multiple. I got this with Cancer too, but you could be multiple Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Crazy Pisces. Crazy amount of intuitive energy. You know how to funnel energy through your body. You know how to move stuck and stagnant energy. Okay. So I feel like you have a tendency to escape into dream world. It's not too bad, but you could have an escapist fantasy of some kind. Let me know how this resonates. That's so funny. As I said that, a bird flew past the window. I don't know why, but in this reading, I keep noticing little things, like there'll be a sudden noise, and it feels like a confirmation, and then a bird flew past the window. And oh, how did I open your reading? A robin. It wasn't a robin, but it's a little bird. That's so funny. I know you can't see, but that is so blimmin' funny. But yeah, I feel like you need to keep being your jolly self and give back to the earth in some way. My mother is a Pisces and she does gardening, so this could be for her as well. But it is for a collective, so take it out, it resonates. But I really feel like, yeah, you have a tendency to escape reality. I've seen birds again as I said that. You might want to fly away like a bird. You might want to fly away like a bird. That's what I'm feeling. And it's so funny. I just heard the song as well. I'm going to look that one up. You get 2 songs, Pisces, you lucky ducks. And oh, here I go again. The bird symbology. Wait, that's so funny. Where's this all coming from? It's so funny. So there's a song that I love by Major Lazer, and you could like it as well, called Get Free. Right? I love this song. It's a beautiful song. I can hear it in my head as I'm going through and trying to find it. So, yes, this is Pisces. My mother's birthday is the 28th, and this song was released on the 27th. So, yeah, this is 100% the song for Pisces. You may be dreaming of freedom. Similar to, Aquarius. My apologies. And Aquarius and Pisces are very close together. So that is very, very funny. So you may be wanting to escape reality. You could be a writer of some kind. There's a very mercurial. You could write a book. Book talk. Spicy book talk. Somebody here could be a Pisces and wanting to write on book talk. Do some sort of promotion with book talk. Okay? Whatever you need to do to get out of your situation, do that, okay? Shit. Sorry to swear, but yeah, you really, I think you intuitively know. You get such good ideas, and it's like divine inspiration. That's funny. That's so funny. You guys are nice. This person who's the swimmer, you're a very nice person. And you, interesting. So because you're in sports, this might be a little bit controversial. Somebody here could, it'll only be controversial to people who take issue or offence with that kind of thing. I don't know. But you could be advocating for trans women in sport, which I think is a really good social cause. That's just my opinion, though. Don't shoot the messenger. But I support trans people. So that could be something you're passionate about. You could be trans yourself in sport. Actually, somebody here could be transgender in sport, but only take that if it resonates. This is only for a select group or a few people. You'll know if it's for you. If you're open to that, 333. So you have abundance and protection, even with hateful people around. Okay? I just think I should make it clear while I'm here. I don't really like bigots on my channel. So if you have something to say about any of that, I'm not going to read it. I'm just saying a message as it comes through. We all deserve respect. Obviously you have your opinion. But if you're a person who doesn't agree with that, then, you don't have to listen to this. But I do support, people who are on that life path. So, yeah, if that's you and you are on that life path or you're advocating to help people who are on that life's journey, good for you. That's a really good thing. Please keep it up. Please keep speaking. Because there can be some shitty, hateful people in the world, and we do have to keep it pushing. We're all entitled to our opinion, but as you know, some are louder than others. That's all I'm going to get into on that. So yeah, Pisces, I think you're doing phenomenally well. You're really giving back to community, okay? Really, really giving back to community in a big, big way. You could also do like initiatives, swim meets children, like swimming club, swimming coach. So after you've been a swimming sort of champion or local, regional, national champion, you give back to children in that, and you teach them, you give them. It's interesting, like you're doing little parties with food and such, and they're coming out the pool with the little towels on, the little inflatables, the little flaming, like pool party. Yeah, that could be significant for somebody. Somebody could be having a pool party. All right. Pisces, I think you're doing really well. And to those of you who keep writing. For those of you who advocate for social causes, keep social causing. Okay? Don't give up. Don't be afraid of your dreams. Go towards your dreams. Outstretched. Yeah. Go towards your dreams with your hands outstretched, ready to grab that abundance. Okay? Yeah. That's all I have for you, Pisces. Love you lots. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Okay, hi Taurus. We're into the earth signs now. So, Taurus, it's funny because I'm pretty sure Sabrina Carpenter is a Taurus or has Taurus placements. And I got Sabrina Carpenter come through. At first, it sort of came through in a jumble, and I kept thinking like Sabrina Spellman or like Sabrina, and I was like, Sabrina, what's that? And then I was like, oh, Sabrina Carpenter and the new album. And wouldn't you know, the new album clocks in at 38 minutes and 24 seconds. So 11 and 6 could be relevant numbers for you. 666, which is actually not a negative number. It's a positive number of good luck. So you could be a fan of Sabrina Carpenter. It's funny, you could be. Imagine if Sabrina Carpenter just watched this collective. But you could have a Taurus rising too. There seems to be a lot of message. I always seem to get people that have the same placements as their sun, or like they have double of a sign, like a stellium. I'm sorry, I can't remember how you pronounce it. But anyway, you could resonate with Sabrina Carpenter's music. I almost want to say you've done the man-child dance. You've done the TikTok dance. Urban Outfitters. Somebody likes shopping for clothes. Or you're a young person, you want to get the latest styles. Oh, listen to me, I sound like a grandma, but you want to get the latest styles, you want to get the latest fashions. Almost like a Polly Pocket Barbie, like you have enough money now, or you've saved up some money where you want to get yourself clothes and dress up, right? And that's the same as Sabrina Carpenter's got a very like Barbie-esque vibe to her, doesn't she? So that could be something as well. The word velvet coming through. There's the song. There's only one group here that didn't get a song, and I feel really bad. I believe that was Aquarius might not have gotten a song. Aquarius might not have gotten a song. But I'm going to look up a song for you guys anyway. The song Velvet Ring came into my head. Velvet Ring by Big Feet. That's a TikTok song as well. And it's got 212 on it. Okay, 212 could be your angel number. So it's a sign that you're really watched over by angels, that the angels are focused on you and protecting you. That's so funny. 212 in the play count. In like the thing where it says how many plays it's got, it says 212,000. 212. Okay. And it was released in 2016, so 2016 might be a relevant year for you as well. That's so funny. Okay, so your thing, you have to learn to not care what people think about you, because like how Sabrina Carpenter doesn't care as a fellow Taurus, she just does her own thing. So if you're a Taurus and you're worried about being judged, especially a Taurus rising, it's funny because I'm a Taurus rising, but it came through especially a Taurus rising and a Pisces moon. You could have been involved with an Aries sun who put you down as well. Okay? Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, something like that. But if somebody's put you down, Gemini sun as well. If somebody's put you down, or you could have family or be involved with people with those signs. Okay, if somebody's put you down, please disregard what they have to say if they make you feel less than. if they stress you out, if they make you feel like you're not good enough, that isn't the right person for you. That's not the right people you should have in your orbit, because the real people, positive messages will get repeated about them, and you don't have to worry. Okay, my love? I just feel like calling you my love, but I feel like you've been through the ringer, and you want to. Some people, I know Taurus is stubborn, but you're stubborn in the way you think, oh, if I change myself, they'll like me, or he, she, they will like me. But that's not the case. You're already good enough. Like, yeah, I'm sure Sabrina Carpenter does have insecurities, but on stage, she has this persona of she gives it as, she gives it back in spades. If people give her shit, she'll give them shit back. So it's embodying this stubborn bull energy of not letting people cross you, going into your full Taurus energy, okay, my love? And I seen 555 on the clock, so this could be for you, okay? 55, and it just turned 56, so that's 11. So, yeah, you're guided by guardian angels. You're very abundant right now. I feel like you just have to not care what people think of you, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I think that's the expression. There's always going to be somebody who try to put you down in some way, but you're lovely. That's what I'm hearing. You're lovely, especially sun rising, Taurus sun rising. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay? You are a truly lovely person. And I think you don't see your own shine enough. Okay, so if you're in a situation where you feel like you have to change for somebody, that is not the right person for you, and you have to regain your personal power. I see, like, this idea of Jupiter, of you getting luck, things expanding for you, okay? This idea of luck, growth, and expansion, okay? Some of you could have hair dyed black as well, be a bit gothic and emo, and so you really have leaned into that energy of I don't give an F. Yeah. Honestly, don't care what people think, because they don't matter. You'll find the strength within yourself anyways. That's what I heard. Also, if you're wanting to hear from a relative in spirit, it's funny, this could be for me, but a grandfather, and they're with you all the time. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear that. Could be me. Could be me, because sometimes they do that. And you could have a locket from this person. A lucky locket, bracelet, necklace. Okay? So Taurus, that's all I have for you at the moment. I hope that's I hope that helps you guys, and I will see you next time. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna have a rest before I go into this next reading. I love you, angels, heaps and heaps. Okay, bye, Taurus. Bye. Okay, hi, Capricorn. I'm back after a short break to do the Capricorn Collective. Hello, Capricorns. So one of the things that I was getting, first of all, I got a song. I feel really bad because, 1 second. I feel really bad because a lot of the collectives have got songs. Some people haven't. You guys have a song. For some reason, they pick and choose which groups get songs and which don't. But the song that they wanted me to focus on was Castles by Freya Ridings. Now that song may have had significance to you, so I went and listened to it, and I noticed that it ends in 911. That could be significant. 911 adds up to 11, which is like a really divine number. So the number 11, 111 could be significant. Or some of you could be a 911 operator as well. That's interesting. That's only for a few of you. Not every reading is going to resonate with every person. But Capricorn, something that I got from this song, and you should go look it up and listen to it if you feel called to. But it does seem to be about like a push and pull dynamic relationship where you basically learn your worth through a relationship that crumbles everything around you. So I was getting the heavy vibes of a situationship and something that may have taken a toll on you mentally, emotionally, physically. This could be for Capricorn women in particular. You could also be a man or a male identifying person listening to this, a masked person. It doesn't have to be gender specific. You could have been involved with a Leo or have Leo placements. But yeah, this is about you finding your own inner worth through a relationship that completely wrecked and devastated you emotionally. Not that you should have had to gone through that struggle, and I really have empathy and sympathy for you, because nobody should go through a relationship where they're not wanted and treasured and valued. But it does feel like it's something that taught you a lot about being wanted and desired properly. Excuse me. Some of you could have Sagittarius placements. This isn't going to resonate for everybody though. And I feel, yeah, this is like fire placements clashing and stuff. So that could be the situation. Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo. I don't really know about the sort of like, mutable cardinal, but yeah, it feels very cardinal to me. Very cardinal energy. So if any of you know anything about cardinal signs, that could be significant as well. But I do feel like this is building yourself up to 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 get to a point where you're happy. You've been broken down in order to be built back up. 333 could be significant. Yeah, that Pisces Leo is coming in heavy. Interesting, because I was just watching a thing on Freaky Friday. So Friday could be significant, or that could be a favorite movie as well. They wanted me to talk about that. But yeah, I feel like your motivation now is the family and people around you. Some of you could have children, and your children are your motivation to get up out of bed in the morning, okay? So for those of you who are single mothers, that's a message for you as a Capricorn. I feel like the name Ray could be significant. Ray, I almost want to say Ray. It's so weird. Well, not weird. It might resonate for one of you, but the name Ray Sean could be significant, or the name of a child, or a little boy. That's funny. And somebody makes really good hollandaise sauce. This is so random, but I think it's finding pleasure and joy in the little things. Okay, it's finding pleasure in the people that are around you. Not necessarily from like a romantic sense, but from the love, the genuine love of people, family, friends that you have around you, not people that just push you away and repel you. Like, because I do think the push and pull dynamic, something that I'm getting is there's somebody who was in a push and pull dynamic for Capricorns, for the Capricorn collective, and it could get very stagnant, very toxic quite quickly. Somebody could wear gum boots, if you know what those are, Wellington boots for UK people. Like rain boots, or work boots, heavy work boots. Somebody could be a labourer, not Libra, labra. Imagine I say Libra, so funny. Somebody could be a tradesperson. They could be a Libra, and a construction person. They could wear high vis. So this person could be one of those people. This is going to be really oddly specific. So this will only resonate who it resonates for. But I'm seeing a young gentleman with like a high vis fluorescent with work boots on, and in his free time, all he does is like scroll on Tinder. Like he's going through the dating app and he met you on there, stuffed you over and did a number on you, and then sort of did a ghosting Houdini vanishing act. That's only significant for somebody though, and I really don't want to be triggering, but that's something that's coming through that I have to say because it's really, really important. It does feel more of like, because I'm living in New Zealand, it does feel more that area, like Australia, New Zealand. Like this is somebody in a locality. If I'm thinking of in relation to me, I'm thinking of the high vis vest and heavy work boots. It feels very much like a New Zealand Australian tradie to me. Jamie, something like that. And it's funny because I got that name in another group, like Jamil, Jake, something J, right? And he's just very like silly, like he's being a silly boy. You know that, and that's why you've cut it off, and you're getting power and strength back within yourself. It's not on me to judge, but yeah, I don't really like the energy of this person. So if that's you in the Capricorn collective and you resonate with this Leo, I think it was Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius. Yeah, if you resonate with that, I'm really sorry you've gone through that. I do think there's this idea of being entrepreneurial, of getting in. Maybe that's what the holidays was coming from. Do you like to cook? Very earthy, like Taurus is more of the cooking sign, but does one of you like to cook, bake, something like that? There's something about baking with a Capricorn, eggplant. Maybe some of you are vegan, eggs, egg free, eggplant, something like that. So what I'm being told is if this situationship really hurt you, and this is only for specific people, you'll know if this is your reading, then feel free to cut your losses. Don't allow this, I almost want to say this poison instead of this person. Don't allow them back into your life because I think they love to do the little smooth talk. And I don't think it's very good for you. Okay? Focus on what you really value and what's most important. Somebody has an aunt in spirit as well, like a first cousin type of aunt. I don't know how you call it. Do you call it your maternal or paternal aunt? Because there's a great aunt, there's your main aunt you have, and then there's a great aunt. And I feel this is either a great aunt or a main aunt. But there's somebody in spirit. Maybe an aunt who died young as well, that you didn't know. And she's sort of guiding you on this journey of self-discovery and guiding you towards people that will be good for you romantically. That's just a message for a few of you though. Okay, Capricorn. So just remember to value what's truly important. I hope you really enjoy this reading. And I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye Capricorn Collective. Bye Capricorns. Love you lots. Okay, hi Virgo. Hi. Me, Ali, here for the Virgo Collective. So it's interesting. I felt like I got a ringing in my left ear, which is a sign of spirit if you don't know. A very, very slight little hum in my left ear. Or it could be a sign of tinnitus, who's to say? Sorry, I like having a joke, but something I got because it was out of nowhere. So 444 could be significant to you, which shows you're protected and being assisted on your journey. It could also have a personal significance as well. Somebody could be born at 444, I heard. Something I was getting is you're a person who listens to like EDM, Benny Blanco, I can't remember who's that. Benny Blanco, Diplo, Skrillex. You're just very into that world. Like I heard Paris by the Chainsmokers. I think you go, for some Virgos here, you go to the club to numb your feelings. Okay, hold on. I'm getting this song. I could be getting two songs muddled up, but I always think, let me see. I'm getting a Charlie Puth song. Attention. I don't really listen to Charlie Puth, but the song, there's been songs for a lot of the groups bar one. And I feel really bad about that. I keep saying that in every group. I feel really bad about it. But yeah, the song Attention could be significant. So we have Charlie Puth, Attention. There was another one as well. Yeah, East Side by Benny Blanco came in. Oh, Dangerous with Dangerous by Sam Martin. That's a very clubby. It's an old school one. David Guetta produces on it, and the album is called Listen. So this could be a case of you listening to me. That's so funny. So there's a song on this album that Dangerous is on called STOP. Stop. On number 12. It's track 12. And the play count ends in 666. So that could be a significant angel number for you. I'm not making this up. Like, the play count will probably change. That's what's really annoying, is the play count changes shortly after I see the angel number. Oh, and it's 1 hour and 11 minutes on the clock exactly of recording. That's so funny. So that's also a sign for you guys, I think. It just hit 1:11:50 seconds. Yeah. So I feel like you are divinely guided and protected, but you might be drowning your sorrows a bit, and I don't want to diagnose anybody. You may have, this is a bit triggering, so if you don't want to listen to this, you don't have to. This trigger warning for substance abuse. But some people could be around people that use alcohol or drugs. You could be using that as a way to cope. Obviously, that's your own journey. That's so interesting. So, oh my god, as I said that, I saw a wasp. I don't know what it is about these readings, but I keep seeing like birds, wasps, and I just seen a bug hit the window and like knock itself into the window. So, wasps, insects, something could be significant to you, like there's something about you're numbing your pain and you need to stop doing it. Maybe that's what that STOP was about. But it's your own journey, so I can't tell you what to do. You have to make that choice within yourself. But there's this thing of maybe we're on the wrong path and we need to, and I saw the bug again. I'm just going to look up what a wasp means. Hang tight. So it's funny because wasps actually mean a wake-up call. It says, well, this is the Google overview thing, which I don't know, but it says wasp symbolism is varied, representing both positive attributes like productivity, organization, focused action, success, but it also symbolizes aggression, danger, and wrath. So some people spiritually, some spiritual traditions, they can be a wake-up call. So it could be that also the song being dangerous that I got called to, you could have been living dangerously for some time. And there's this idea of really needing to take a look at yourself in the mirror, doing a lot of self-reflection. Oh, and it started raining, so if you hear any rain noise, I do apologize, but this will only resonate for a few of you Virgos. You may need to slow down and take the slow and steady path, because I feel that if you live in a out of control way and you're trying to get control through being out of control, it's not going to help you. It's only going to hurt those around you. And I know that's going to be hard for some people to hear. But if you were looking for a divine intervention, a sign, this is it. I feel like you need to, I almost said it's harsh, but get your head out of the gutter, which is not what that expression means at all. But I feel like, yeah, there's somebody here who really needs to hear this message, because I feel like the people around you, it's either you or the people around you do these things. I think it's more the people around you, but it could be you. And it's not good for you, not good for your energy, because you're empathic, some of you. You're empathic Virgos. Also, Virgo, it's funny because wasps are about being meticulous, and this is for Virgo, and there's this whole stereotype of Virgo being neat and organized and productive, so that it could be a positive meaning as well, but I just feel this sense of people around you and the club, and they're trying to pressure you, like, bro, try this. And you're like, I don't want to try this. Like, I don't like you people. Like, you don't do anything for me anymore. Like, it's like party pills. Not that I know anything about that, but I'm feeling like I took a pill in Ibiza. You know the song? Or Ibiza, however you say it. I think I say Ibiza, but I took a pill in Ibiza. You know that? You know the song. Okay? And like a pink party pill. So for some of you, that could be really significant. But yeah, this is a wake-up call for some people in this collective. I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with a vast majority of people, but the people that it does resonate for, you'll know that this is for you. Okay, do you understand? Like, I'm saying this for your own good, because there's a lot of pain, okay? There's a lot of resentment. There's some past traumas that have occurred for somebody here that you're trying to numb it, right? And Spirit is trying to push you in the other direction, okay? Because you deserve to live a good life. I never want anybody to listen to this and be like, oh, so they're saying, like, I failed and I did this, and that's not the point at all, okay? The idea is to get you to a place where you can help yourself as well as help others. Do you understand? So, yeah, hopefully that helps you. If you were trying to get your way out of a cycle of addiction, I truly have so much empathy, and I'm sending you so much positivity, because it is hard. I've had friends who struggle with things. It is very difficult, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie at my arse and pretend, oh, I know what I'm talking about, because just because I'm a reader and I get things intuitively doesn't mean I always know what I'm talking about. But hopefully this will help the people that need it to maybe make a change, or even to reach out to somebody to talk, okay? That's going to help so much, like a therapist, trusted, confident friend, okay? So I hope this helps, Virgo Collective. Please let me know how this resonated for you. I love you so much, Virgo Collective. Yeah. Shit, this was real heavy. Okay. Love you guys. Bye, Virgo Collective. Bye. Okay. Hi, Leos. Welcome to your collective reading. This is for the Leo Collective. Some of you are on YouTube or doing some sort of collective, some business venture with somebody else. Something to do with music as well. Some Leos could be musically gifted here. Reminds me of a Leo placement that I know of, who's a musician. But I almost want to say like Andrea, Andy, a name like that is really significant. Andy's like the Amazon, or no, is it Peruvian? My apologies. That could be significant. 444 999 222. Some of the energy is coming through. Virgo had EDM music, and I'm getting Tiesto. Leo, Tiesto, Wasted. Wasted. Let me check. I don't know. There's something about the Leos, like the energy is being held back a little bit. Okay. Let me see. I might see an angel number here. Oh, 666. There's a song here called Written in Reverse. I haven't listened to it on the album A Town Called Paradise. And the number 666 could be relevant. Okay. We've been getting that angel number quite a lot for the collective. And it was released in June. So you could be a Leo with Gemini placements. I'm a Gemini with Leo placements. So that's kind of funny. But 666 is actually a number of luck and abundance, not... It can signify omens, but I don't think in this reading that is the case. I feel like some of the Leos here have been a little sad. You've been prideful and you're not wanting to show you're sad, okay? It's okay to ask for help. This could be continuing on from the Virgo reading because they were in a bit of a scrape, but Leo with a Gemini moon. That's funny because I'm a Gemini with a Leo moon, so it's kind of like the reverse of me. You could be channeling things through your art, through music, drawing, painting. Okay. So, aquamarine. Something to do with aqua, like Aquarius placements. Aquamarine could be significant. It's funny. I said aquamarine and then I heard the song by Addison Rae, Diet Pepsi, you know, the when we drive in your car, yeah. She has a song called Aquamarine, so that could be significant. Hold on, let me look that up because I do like that song. Some of these messages, I swear today, some of these messages have been for me. Aquamarine. Okay. Let's look at Diet Pepsi. I'm not gonna sing too much because, like I said, I get DMCA'd. You could like Addison Rae. Oh, that's funny. Wait. So what? Oh. So this could be a significant number because I looked on both of these, and okay, that's funny. So they're emphasizing the play count on because it's like a 2-song album on Spotify, so it has Aquamarine and Diet Pepsi, and then I went to the Diet Pepsi solo page on Spotify and it's showing me 505 every time. So 505 could be a significant number, because here's the thing: fire creates and destroys, and 505 is the number of transformation. So transformation through creation and destruction. And fire signs. So you have that creation energy where you are destroyed. It's very similar to like a message I got for the Capricorn collective, Leo, but it's almost like you're self-destructive and then your creation of art makes you less self-destructive, like it breaks you down and then the music or art builds you back up. Okay, you could also resonate. I thought I smelled something strange. You could also resonate with why's my brain gone numb, like dead? 1 second. You could also resonate with pretty things and being like a phoenix rising from the ashes through your artwork. You may sell artwork to a gallery as well. Something about a gallery. Okay? But when it comes to your art, follow the endeavors you feel called to do because it will really take you places. Okay, Leo? That's something I'm getting for you really strongly. In order to get out of that slump, you have to be creative. It's so funny. I'm getting like, I don't know if he's watching this, but I have a friend who does, I think he's a sidereal Leo. Blaine, shout out if you're watching this, but he does like Reiki readings or has done in the past with like fire and smudging and cleansing. So it could be you need to do some healing thing with fire, because that just came through. Maybe you need to watch his video. I don't know. I'll link his channel down below for Leos, and if you have to do the fire cleansing, go do that Reiki, because it was actually very good. But I was just getting that was just coming through to me. Shout out Blame for that, because you're a real one. Yeah, I think that's all I'm really getting. Could be a very Libra energy too, but Blaine's a Libra, so that could be something as well. Wonder if this message is for you, Blaine, actually. But there's something about really putting yourself out there creatively. And it's funny because I think I did get YouTube at the start. So, or as well, somebody could have a market stall. They have a stall where they sell things as well. So, this idea of pretty, you're so pretty, coming through. Okay? Somebody likes pretty things. And the number 111. Okay? Silver jewellery. Something going on. But I think you're doing okay, Leo. You just have to trust in your creative endeavours, and that they will play out well and pave the path for you, okay? That's all I have for you, Leo. Alright? Love you lots, Leo. Goodbye. Bye, guys. Bye, Leos. So they told me to do things a bit differently. Hello, Sagittarius. We're doing you and Aries back to front. I think I did that in the earth signs as well. I had them back to front. But it's for a very specific reason, I think. I think Aries has to go last, unfortunately. Sorry, Aries. I feel like some of you Sagittarians were like involved with a Capricorn. Sorry, I got a song as well. Some of you could like resonate with the song Come On Eileen, Dixie's Midnight Runners. Let me just look that up. Again, I'm going to preface, I think it was the second collective. I think it was... Oh no, I even got a song for Libra. No, it was Aquarius, didn't get a song. I don't think. If you did, Aquarius, please clarify, but I don't think you did. My brain is all over the place and scattered today. But anyway, it's because I'm channeling a lot of energy. But Come On Eileen could be significant, and it was released on July 22nd, 1982. So that could be a birthday of somebody's birthday. Let's look. Is there an angel number? 313 is one of the numbers on this. Oh, no way. So the last song on this is called Reminisce Part 1. And it's 226,669, and it has 666. So 666 has been following us in a lot of the readings lately today, a lot of the collectives. If you watch the whole thing, congratulations, you're a real one, gold star. But yeah, Sagittarius, Come On Eileen, could have played at somebody's wedding, could be significant for you, okay? So Sagittarius, what I really see for you is, like I said about Gold Star, I think there's a winner energy here. Like you're finally winning, 6 of Wands sort of victory, okay? Some of you could be, this is only going to resonate for some, so if you're offended, I do apologize. Some of you may, I mean, I talk to him as a deity, but Lucifer, so some of you may be part of a Luciferan practice. And I just felt my hand, sort of like there's a twinge in my hand. So that could be significant for some of you. But hey, I like Lucifer. He's cool. Those who know, he's just the representation of Venus, the morning star, the Roman interpretation, not the biblical one, because that gets a lot of stuff wrong, unfortunately. I believe in him and Jesus both. Just they get on, and it's hard to explain, but the way that people think they are and the way they are is totally different. I'm not going to go into that because everybody is entitled to their own beliefs and opinions, but anyway, I feel like some of you do deity work or work with Lucifer in some way, and he's helped you overcome significant traumas. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sun and Rising in particular. You may feel like you didn't have a voice before. Like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, you didn't have a voice before, and now you're getting a voice before. And you feel lucky, and there could be Libra energy, could be a Libra rising as well. Pisces, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, just around somebody who's a Sagittarius. Take it out, how it resonates. Leave what doesn't. I see you could do water scrying. So somebody here is like a basin of water. You know, what's that? I don't really like or watch Harry Potter anymore. But it's that thing in Harry Potter, what's it called? Pensieve. And it's kind of like a basin, and you're sort of looking into the basin and looking into the past, and I think it's the past, right? But you could be looking at the future. You could be scrying, you know, using the water, dripping water onto a piece of paper, like the candle wax readings, but you do it with water, and the water droplets tell you something. This feels very like mystical. This is kind of similar to Cancer. This is somebody who's spiritual, who is in touch with the divine, okay? Somebody in touch with the divine. You may even wear like a ceremonial black cloak with like a goldy claspy thing. It's kind of a bit dramatic, but then I heard like sort of Lucifer might have a bit of a flair for the dramatic. So if you light a candle for Lucifer or leave him offerings, he might actually like that. But I feel like you're getting more involved with your spiritual practice. You are ascending to higher realms of mastery. Higher realms of mastery. Okay? I feel that there's a lot to be grateful for here, a lot to be lucky about. We've had a couple of heavy energies in this collective, so this is really nice. Somebody could have red hair or have an association with the colour red, Celtic. One of my spirit guides always came to me with red hair. Shout out Rebecca, my spirit guide. I think she's like sort of druidy or a fae woman or something. I'm still not sure, but yeah, this reminds me of my spirit guide. That's so funny. Somebody may feel like you're a spiritual guide for them, even though you're a physical person. Your name could actually be Rebecca. That's really funny. You could have read her. You could be not you, literally you, but like my spirit guide Rebecca had the same name, red hair, everything. That's funny. Yeah, this Celtic. I'm seeing like a Welsh name. Look, it's not that long one that not nobody, because people can pronounce it. Welsh people can, and there was a person in New Zealand where I live that could do it as well. But there's this idea of a name that's like Llewellyn, Luaf, Leward. I can't pronounce Welsh, and so the name Horace as well. It's funny because that's like a Harry Potter thing. So that movie, Horace Slughorn, so that Harry Potter movie, you may want to go and take a look at a clip or something, or watch the movie of where that movie is from. I think it might be Half-Blood Prince. Been ages since I've seen Harry Potter. Somebody here could be a Potterhead. I'm not, but somebody could be. It could be Celtic and like Harry Potter. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of winning. And I said about a wedding, there could be a wedding coming up where somebody has "Come On Eileen" as their song, and everybody's like dancing around. It's funny. It's like a lot. It makes me want to laugh. It's like a real. I don't know if anybody here is British, but I'm British, and it reminds me of like the real village hall weddings. Everybody's like, "Hey yo," you know, they've got their big line, you know, dancing around. So that could be relevant. It could be a really British, like Celtic wedding, and everybody's cheering, like, you know, it's all, you know, there's a real funny joke. There's a comedian I love called Peter Kay, and he makes a joke about weddings and about Uncle Nobby with his. It's not a rude word, but that's his literal name that he uses. Uncle Nobby with his cream slip-ons. It's very like charming, like a very like. And I'm not trying to say this to be like rude. It's like it's a wedding full of character and charm, and you may choose to keep it small and like on a budget, or like and just be around people and things that you love. This is a really nice energy, and it's making me laugh so hard because I'm just thinking of this lovely British village hall wedding where it's like, our family is small, but our love is enough. I think that's so beautiful and gorgeous. I love that. So yeah, Sagittarius, that's all I got for you right now. And also, yeah, don't be afraid of the other side and the spirits that come visit you. Okay? That could be a message for somebody here. Don't be afraid of the spirits that come visit you. Okay, Sagittarius Collective, that's all I have for you. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, Aries. Aries moons in particular. Ooh, I have a friend who's an Aries moon. I think she is. Shout out Jeannie if you're watching this. I don't know if you'll see this. Aries moons in particular, Aries sun, moon, rising. But I was told to save you for last because the number you got was 999. And Gemini was the first one in this entire reading video, and they started with 999. But I think for you, the completion of cycles, it's clearing things. It's a lot more karmic. It's like we knew each other in a past life. I'm getting like, Taylor Swift. Some of you may like Taylor Swift. Her album Folklore, where you're sort of going into the woods, but it's like, I'm going into the woods. You'll never see me again. I'm going to light a candle ritual and dance around. And for those of you who don't know, I heavily believe that Taylor Swift is a witch, but in a good way, obviously. Most witches are good. They do things for good reason. And I would consider myself a little bit witchy as well. But it's this idea, I don't know if you've seen a visual for the song Willow, where she had all these they were the witch versions of the song, but it's giving that. It's giving like, I'm going into the woods and I'm going to regress and I'm going to find out my past life and I'm going to find out the knowledge of the universe, and then I'm going to clear out all this karmic debt, all this psychic debt that I have. Okay? This is what it's giving, all right? It's a very strong, palpable, masculine energy, but it does feel more, it's like a balance between feminine and masculine. So somebody here could be non-binary as well. Shout out non-binary peeps, we love you. Shit. It feels very much like, yeah, so I heard the word smoke signals. So it's like you're burning a fire, you're dancing around the fire, and when the smoke clears, you are cleansed of the karmic, the auric energy of other people's auras. It's crowding around you. It's like smoke, and then you're clearing the smoke. The smoke is giving way, and I heard another Taylor Swift song. Now that I am finally clear, I have to be careful because DMCA, as I've said, because I keep singing little songs. But her song Clean, you can go to any version. Let me look it up. There might be an angel number on here. Somebody really does like Taylor Swift. Which one? Because there's the Taylor's version. But I was being drawn to the original version. Oh, and 1989 originally was released on January 1st, 2014. So 11/11. Okay. So, and I'm also, it's weird. I got this really weird vibe. The reason I was told to tell you that I believe Taylor Swift is a witch is because I was thinking of that time where I think there was something, she sang a song and it was about a plane. And then as she said it, the plane came overhead at the exact right moment. Did anyone see that video? I don't know if you know what video I'm talking about, but you can look it up, or I'll try to find it and like attach it here. For there's probably going to be things that I attach and then or forget to attach. I'm sorry, but there's this idea of yeah, you may not think that you manifest things into existence, but you absolutely do. And then I'm seeing 666 again, which is following around, which is a 6 is just an upright, a 9 is just an upside down 6. 9 and 6 are very look similar in shape. So you may not realize that you create your own luck and abundance, right? And you're getting clarity through, clearing these karmic debts, that you are actually a lot more psychic than you give yourself credit for. That's crazy. We had some interesting, I think it was, especially Cancer, and Pisces being escapists. We had a lot of spiritual energy today come through. I think it's because I'm also a spiritual person and I'm going to attract like-minded people to this reading. But it's almost like you feel different from other people, but you're supposed to, because and it's funny because I did Sagittarius before you, Aries collective, and Taylor Swift is a Sagittarius. So you could resonate with other fellow fire signs as well. But it's about you finding freedom and harmony through releasing these karmic cycles. Realizing you can manifest. Law of assumption. Realizing you can manifest your dream reality. As long as you clear the karma first. Right? Peonies could be significant. Peonies, like the flower. Peonies. What does a peony symbolize? Such a funny name. Let me look. Okay. Prosperity, good fortune, happy marriage, love, honor, and compassion. Okay, prosperity and good fortune. Okay. Love that. I really love that for you guys. I think it is tied to the more that you embrace your psychic visions. It's funny, I'm thinking of a Lorde song now. Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. And she says, all your dreams and inner visions, all your mystical ambitions, they won't let you down. Hopefully, again, I don't get DMCA'd. I'm trying not to be copyright claimed. But Secrets from a Girl Who's Seen It All. Go listen to that song. I'm going to look it up, actually. I'm going to look it up. I may not remember every song and remember to attach every song. But sorry if you can hear the keyboard. I just look it up in the moment. So, and I think this album is a Leo. This album is under the sign of Leo. So a fellow fire sign as well. So the fire signs are getting a lot of interesting energy. August 20th, 2021. That could be a significant date for you in the past. Yeah, and it ends in 717 on the play card. So 717 could be an angel number. Look up what that means. Angel number 717. But I think you're doing really well. Oh, that's the device went off. So I feel like that's a confirmation. There's a device nearby and it just went off as I said that. So I'm going to be one of those people and take it as a sign of confirmation. Okay. That's all I have for you, Sagittarius. I think you're doing really well. And with that, yeah, I'm going to say bye to you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening. Okay, bye, Sagittarius. Stay lucky. Bye. Alright, so this is truly the longest video I think I've ever uploaded on my channel. It's going to take ages to upload, but I hope you enjoyed these Zodiac readings. I think they're going to be timeless readings, but I also think that, whenever you come across it, yeah, they might be set in stone to a specific time frame, but I think whenever you need it is when they'll appear to you or you'll find this video. So thank you for listening, guys. Oh my god, it's almost an hour and 45 minutes. That's insane. That's actually crazy. You know what? I'm not against that. I'm really, really not against that. I think that's so fun. I'm so tired though, because I channeled a lot of energy and I'm gonna have to cleanse after this. My God. Yeah. This was so much fun. I'm so glad I could do this for you guys, and I'm sorry if none of the groups, like if you did it for your Sun, Moon, Rising, I'm sorry if none of the groups resonated. I'm really, really sorry. Hopefully they'll resonate for who they need to resonate for. I'm currently open for personal readings. If you guys want a personal reading, I do them on Ko-fi. I'll put the link. I've got a link tree. I'll put it down in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful. Ugh, I probably sound really tired, and it's funny because I'm ending this just before 1:11 p.m. I'm probably going to end this on 1:11 p.m. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I love you so much. My freaking voice. I shouldn't swear. My freaking voice is going to be shot. I'm so tired now. Okay, but I love you guys. I love doing this for you. Let me know if you want other zodiac readings in this style. And let me know how you felt below. And as I thought, I'm ending it on 1:11. And I think I just kept talking, so it would end on 1:11. Okay, love you guys. Bye. See you next time. Bye.